Washington.
For Willie Green's Pelicans, their 17th different starting lineup with Jones, Murphy III, and DeJounte Murray. We are underway here at Capital One Arena. Champagne's first shot was blocked. Gets it right back.
Ball, one key that we had last game. You saw the deflections and the 20 turnover being real detrimental, I would say, especially late in the game in that second half.
Tonight's officials: James Williams, crew chief in his 15th season, Nate Green in his 6th, and Matt Boland. That shot is off. There's Misi, offensive rebound. He had a couple of those to start the game on Friday. DeJounte driving left. Fall away jumper, no good. Oh, that's a putback.
Points would be key tonight, especially if you happen to defend the three-point line.
Murphy had 17 Friday. That was the second worst shooting night, though, that he had. He was 5 of 19. Champagnie on a drive and kick. It's the matchup I'm looking forward to seeing round 2 between these two rookies, Sarr and Misi. C.J. McCollum coming off a 50-piece against Washington.
That is never a good sign. A guy that just recently torched you for a 50-piece to come out and hit his first shot.
4th player to score 50 against the Washington Wizards so far this season. Sarr, it's this 3.
Teams in the future having to respect Alex Sarr from that distance.
Washington leads the overall series against the Pels 24-22. McCollum, corner, off the mark, rebounded by Carrington, one of the best rebounding rookies in the league. Nice pocket pass to Sarr, spins, then kicks out. Kyle Kuzma.
McCollum there in that second half.
Wizards 22nd in the league at 109.3 per game. Pelicans 28th at 107.4. Kuzma on a fall away, rattles out.
Kuz is going to have to be aggressive. No Jordan Poole, Bilal in his lineup. There are 2 guys that can put up some numbers for you.
Misi over the out. Brogdon putting it on the deck, between his legs. Pocket pass to Sarr, who loses the handle. Ball's on the deck. Here's Brogdon, square up 3. Alex getting the offensive rebound. Powell trying to get downhill. Misi coming over from the weak. Herb Jones squaring up a 3. Brogdon working his way inside. Kick out to Champagnie on a catch and shoot opportunity. Good.
And Sarr has to do a better job setting screens and holding them to create some type of separation for his guards and himself.
McCollum squaring up a 3.
No easy catches for C.J. McCollum. You have to be right in his jersey.
He had 10 threes Friday against Washington. Alex Sarr. Misi on a cut. Coming up no good on that one. Kuzma missing that 3. Like you said, there's no Koulibaly, no Jordan Poole, so Kyle can take the lion's share of the shots. Murray. DeJounte Murray had 11 points Friday to go along with his 12 assists. Brogdon on the blow by.
Giving up a lot of length.
Murray's 3 is off. Kuzma trying to get downhill and gets the layup over.
Nice now, the Wizards been able to take a 3.
Misses that layup. Pelicans have already taken 7 threes so far in this game. And Murray loses the handle. Brogdon ahead of the pack. He gets the layup. Corey Kispert. 5-point lead, 6 to go here in the first quarter. Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, and Megan McPeak with you. Wizards are home again on Tuesday to take on the Rockets before they head on the road. Take on the Sixers and the Chicago Bulls. Trey Murphy III lines up a 3. Carrington swinging it over to Valanciunas. Nice backdoor by Kuz. Reverse layup. It's in.
Great adjustment mid-air by Kyle Kuzma.
Kuz already 3 for 5 from the field. He was just 7 of 8 from the field in the game Friday with 14 points.
Where was that at?
Valanciunas working the side pick and roll with Kuz, and then gives him another screen. Kyle on the kick out to Kispert. Shot clock at 3. JV. Murphy skying for the rebound. Murphy.
You got to get to him. You got to get to him. He is shooting that ball with a lot of confidence, averaging over 20 points per contest.
Pelicans double Kuzma, which allowed Valanciunas to get a free look if he wanted it. Carrington back out to Kyle, deep 3. Dejounte on the cross, going left and foul. Missed. They've had 17
players. It tests the heart when the injuries start to pop. Who can coach and who can't?
Yep, Willie Green in his 4th season for the Pelicans. Got an overall record of 133 and 148. But Carrington. Dejounte driving. Ball's off the rim, and there's Misi to
body on him and box him out.
He had 3 offensive rebounds, and the Wizards had just 1 total rebound early in that game. Murray in the paint. Wizard. Well, he was an athletic PG in that backcourt with Gilbert Arenas back in the day.
Strong right-hand driver.
Kispert loses.
We got a scouting report, a thick manual of what every player did, tendencies, positives and negatives, strengths and weaknesses. And on one of them, it had to be a typo. It said Antonio Daniels drives left 85% of the time. And I remember Damon Jones say, "Yo, this book ain't right." I never seen Antonio Daniels drive left in my whole career. And you know what? I think he had a valid point.
So it was a typo.
Huge typo.
Kispert. It's a shot touched up by Murphy. Murphy swinging it over. Jordan Hawkins' first shot of the game. So offensive rebound. Murray swinging it over to Jeremiah Robinson. Earl came up to you right before the game started. Gave you some doubt.
Man, he knew he was going to be special. Out the womb.
George. 9-3 run. Murray. Float game. Off. Ball is tapped right to Earl. Murphy. Corner 3. Pure. Trey Murphy with 8 points. Already 2 of 5 from the field. From 3. Murray comes up with a deflecting.
Guys trying to dribble the ball up the court. Definitely what he makes his money and put food on the table with.
Tights with the rebound. Lead is 5. Largest of the game for the Pels. Tights trying his hand at a 3. Back rims it. Rebound there by Champagnie. Here's Keyshawn again playing with that veteran unit. Kicking it out to Brogdon. Driving the baseline. Trying to stay physical underneath. Murray swinging it over to Murphy.
Too many open looks out of any that's been open 2 games. It's been Trey Murphy the third. You can see 11-0 run in the last 3 minutes.
Brogdon on the bump. Pelicans switch on defense. Corner 3 from Kispert. Robinson Earl tapped it over to Murphy.
Wizards have a foul to give.
To the second difference as Corey Kispert's going to foul Dejounte Murray.
And leaving almost 8 seconds left and be in the same position where you were before you fouled.
Jordan Hawkins catch and shoot 3.
Yeah.
Hawkins coming home, playing in front of friends and family. Kispert.
By example and helping the young guys.
12 minutes in the books as the Pels ended the first quarter on a 14-0 run. They've got their largest lead of the game of 11. Alvarado to Hawkins. Alvarado really came in and got to the money Drew on Friday.
Quick.
Just a pest out there.
Fresh legs, missed a ton of games.
Hawkins missed that, but Tice with the offensive rebound.
Please, I mean, does that happen anymore?
Only when we sit down there, and you can go over and ask. Take your headset off and ask.
Butler and 1.
Tributes. He doesn't wait.
36-25. Wizards trying to get back in this one. Alvarado is then fouled.
Been all over the place.
Hawkins, top of the arc, rises for three. 9:25 and on the scoreboard. Pass mark Butler, top of the key. Valanciunas, now Butler, right elbow. Left corner, Brogdon for three off the rim. Robinson Earl the rebound. Top court now Hawkins goes at Kispert. Right of the restrict arc, flips of a shot, spins out. Battles the rebound and right on.
I like that strategy right there too. A little switcheroo.
Brandon Boston, foul.
25 minutes, so he's getting his
Clarity on why there wasn't any, they were discussing an energy, so that's why.
Gotcha.
Thank you to Rich Wolf, who's on it today.
Did he have to call Secaucus for that info?
No, our producer Rich Wolf is on it. By the way, shout out to his Commanders. They won 12 games for the first time since 1991. Rich was 37 years old that year.
That's still kind of old. If I did the math on that. Is that correct?
It's a joke. Tice in the middle. Three.
It's been these runs, these big runs where Wizards are competing. Then all of a sudden you look up and the game looks like it's out of hand. And it's starting with guarding the three-point line, defending it. And that was a huge key coming into tonight's contest, and it was last game when you lost to New Orleans.
Corey Kispert coming out of that timeout and misses that three. Meanwhile, the Pelicans, 9 of 18. Jordan Hawkins misses that one, but he got a free look, and Drew, it's one of your keys about defending the three-point line. He's got 5 points, and he's 2 for 2 from the field. Here he is guarding Alvarado. Hawkins being guarded by George.
Dogs in rescue that are looking for homes, and we're so grateful for this opportunity to be able to show off not only these pups, but earlier today some of our adult dogs came and spent time with the players, and it's just great visibility to just get the word out about rescue and that you can find wonderful dogs and cats through rescue organizations.
I'm sure on the cat side, Jordan Poole's probably going to reach out to you to ask about more cats. But when you look at the program and what you all offer, if people want to get involved, if they want more information about how they can adopt any dogs or cats, where can they find that information?
Many ways to get involved. It's just wonderful, and dogs and puppies, cats, kittens, they just bring joy to our life, right? They just make everything better.
I mean, this is the greatest day of the season for me, guys.
Highlight.
Chris, I'll get it back to you, Drew.
You got a friend. That means you got to name it, Megan. Thank you so much, Megan and Don Wallace. Back here with the Wizards, trying to cut into this Pelicans lead. Alex Sarr already with 5 rebounds on the night. Carrington getting inside the paint. Nice jump. 29. New Orleans with 7 change to go here in the second quarter. There's a steal by Butler. Jarrett scores inside. There's a nice defensive stop. Unfortunately, Boston got the offensive rebound. Bub Carrington and Butler are the only Wizards to score in the last 8 minutes. Scored 12 points between the two of them. Boston. Jones was fouled by Champagne.
Know that you're there. Let them feel you.
C.J. McCollum, shot blocked by Kuz. He touched the basketball. The look ahead to Sarr. Alex working on Misi. Haven't even gotten to the halfway point, Drew, but you are
In-game scouting report with you on the court. What type of chemistry are you guys building on and the foundation for years to come?
Trey Murphy, kick over to Herb Jones. Baseline drive, good contest by Sarr. Alex coming over on the weak side to impose his presence. Carrington's got a one-on matchup against Misi. Jones there boxing out Sarr. McCollum.
Much space. Oh, and you let him run freely down the court, catch the ball, and seam up.
That ended a 4-minute scoring drought for the Pelicans. Kuzma's shot blocked by Misi. And it's a deterrence, even if you don't get the block.
Remember Dikembe Mutombo, he blocked a lot of shots, not blocking them, if that makes any sense.
Total sense.
Just the presence of him being around that rim made you miss.
Sarr kicking it out to Carrington. There's a tap out. Opportunity for the Wiz. Butler on the crossover. Going left. Scoring. Butler already with 9 off the pine. His season high was 14 against Memphis back on December the 8th. As the Wizards are on an 11-3 run. Murphy. Got a clean look, but misses.
Yeah, well, see, you're helping on dribble penetration. That dribble penetration not hurting you is the three-point shot, so stop helping.
Champagny off the mark. Washington 4 of 19 from downtown. McCollum swinging it over. Wild pass. Jones.
Got to box out. Got to box
Three
out.
Wizards over to Murphy, which is going to allow a swing. DeJounte's 3 lips out.
Yeah, and if DeJounte Murray doesn't shoot that, he had one more. And guess who was open in the court? The guy that gave you 50.
Corey's pretty impressive. Let's check in with Megan.
You guys were talking about Alex Sarr and him deterring shots, and it's something that I asked BK about in the pregame because he has dipped a little bit under that.
Good point there, Megan. As Drew brought that up, just the deterrence part of it is going to make teams think otherwise about driving in the paint.
And his positioning, Chris, knowing when to go block shots. Sometimes he gets himself out of position. Block shot attempts.
Get some complimentary. Brogdon with the basketball. It's Carrington. That screen from Sarr that's going to leave Alex on a pick and pop. Misses that one. DeJounte with the rebound. 3.5 to go here in the second quarter. DeJounte. Alex getting the rebound. There you go. Kuz, looked like he might have traveled down. Give Kuz 8 on the night. Murphy. Brogdon. Just a few more seconds.
Water on the floor.
McCollum 4 of 6. Remember, he made 10 threes Friday night, part of that 50-piece. Kuzma waving off the screen. Want to go one-on-one against the rookie. Kyle scores. Two minutes to go. DeJounte, hesitation drive and finish. He's got 6. Changed C.J. McCollum's last 3 to a 2-pointer. This is Kuzma driving. He's on the deck as well as Misi. Murphy trying to throw it up to DeJounte. Back pass to McCollum. They've got 13. They went back and looked at it, and he ended up having 50, which tied his career high.
So he is hugging.
Well, guess what, Drew? They actually moved it back to a 3-pointer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
1 minute to go. And they're going to call an offensive foul on DeJounte Murray. Kispert back into the game as well as Valanciunas. Brogdon, Kuzma driving the baseline, getting the reverse layup.
Something quick for C.J. McCollum. Let's see. It's going up, no secret.
C.J. moving without the basketball, diving out to Misi, who was fouled.
And have enough time on the clock for
an interesting story about him, Drew.
Draft going, late a little bit in that first round in the 20s. And this guy, if you ask me, is a lottery pick.
Hill showing a double, which allows scores with 15.
Yeah, he's putting in the work offensively now. Defensively, can they strap up here in this third quarter coming up and bring some type of momentum out of that locker room?
Outscored the last 9 for Washington, 5 on the clock. Here's Murphy to close out the first.
Who has 6 points, leaving Trey Murphy the third open, who has 16. 30 for 69 from three-point territory. So I think this should be a law. If you help into the paint and give up a wide-open 3, you're coming out the game.
C.J. McCollum. 62-45, New Orleans. Kyle Kuzma, guarded by McCollum. Sprays it out to Carrington. 3 on the shot clock. Bub's got to get something up. He's up a three. And
shots right there, get your entire team going.
now let's see how the Wizards will actually guard the Pelicans. Misi, and he was fouled.
Look up and stay locked in on your mouth.
Misi 6 for 6 from the free throw line. He's got 10. Collects that rebound. Misi came over to the United States back in 2021, attending West Nottingham Academy.
Wall him up, make him finish over you.
But he's 8th in the NBA contest.
And the Najee Marshall last year, they were just a two-headed monster on the perimeter when you talk about defending guards.
Nice cut by George, kicking it out. Kuz, call him for steps.
Rebound, so if you're not crashing from the perimeter, sinking and filling into these big body centers and power forwards, you're going to get ate alive.
Sarr with a nice pass. Kuz with a better pass inside to Champagnie. He misses.
Tough shot. All right, now Champagnie has to be aware, you see.
Murphy, oh, slamming.
That pressure and that job and duty defending the paint. Stay glued on these three-point shooters on the perimeter.
Pelicans started the second quarter strong, pushing their lead up to 18 as Kyle Kuzma up to 20 before that layup by Kyle. Under 9.5 to go here in the third quarter. DeJounte, bounce pass over to Misi. Murphy. Switching on the perimeter. DeJounte Murray for three. 45% from distance. Kyle loses the handle and then passes it out to Carrington. Gonna call it defensive free. It's going to be a violation. As Kuzma couldn't get the basketball in time. Violation called on Kyle. Under 9 to go. 20-point lead for New Orleans. Pelicans snapped their 11-game losing streak Friday night against Washington. Murphy driving kicks. Robinson, Earl. No. Air ball. Murphy nearly got the second chance points on that dunk, but misses. Kuz running a break. Rewarded by Carrington. They forced the Pelicans on that turnover there. They're 7th of the game. Kyle wants to go one-on-one on Robinson, Earl. Going right. Misi. Kuz on the follow-away. Kyle's season high was 25 at Atlanta back on October the 28th. Timeout to Herb Jones. While McCollum trying to work inside. Here's a kick out. I don't know how many times you've said it tonight, Drew. You cannot leave these guys wide open for three. Kuz spinning in the lane. Murphy getting the rebound. Murray inside on Carrington.
They're gonna beat you. Hey, that's gonna have to look like that. Not all these wide open threes.
Sarr on the pull-up. 2 rebounds away. George guarding DeJounte. Good defense there by Keyshawn.
Defense by everybody. Stayed home. That's where you get caught up right there. That little small amount of help which Bud gave allowed the three-point shot.
Carrington ahead of the pack.
Chance opportunities are hurting you too.
73-59, under 6.5 here in the third quarter. It's a 9-2 run for the Wizards. McCollum. Step back three. Cash. McCollum, 33 years old in his 12th year out of Lehigh. Kuz. Carrington.
Who was 5 for 7 from 3.
Sarr guarding DeJounte Murray. Shot clock at 6. DeJounte on the drive, going left. Carrington in there for the rebound.
These officials.
Carrington swinging it over. Keyshawn follows his miss. Nice bounce pass, but it was stolen by Murphy. Murphy inside on Sarr. Good defense there by Alex.
Goes with the. That's how.
Wizards rookie class logging some great minutes. #1 in the league in terms of rookie minutes logged. Keyshawn not able to convert on that three. DeJounte baseline drive to Messi. Messi with 12 points. Carrington.
Connected on his last 2.
13 points, 3 of 5 from downtown for Carrington. Here's Jones, all alone. 15 or 34 from 3 for New Orleans. And Murphy takes it away from Kuzma and slams it home. To what your keys were before we threw the ball up tonight. Anthony Gill getting his first minutes of service for Washington. Carrington over to Gill. Shot clock at 2. Anthony loses the hand.
Anything but just work his way to the block and just throw him the ball. Simplify the offense, especially when you have the veteran group in the lineup.
It's interesting you said that as Jordan Hawkins comes off a catch and shoot 3. After C.J. McCollum dropped 50 in the press conference, you know who he mentioned? Jonas Valanciunas said he missed him. He said it was nice to have another adult in the room. Carrington, 3, lips out. That's not a shot at the kids. It's just saying what kind of professional Valanciunas was. Again, playing all 82. Murphy to Tice, back to Trey Murphy. Hawkins.
Good defense.
Going left, spinning, fall-away jumper.
Excellent defense by Champagnian. Even better, rebound by Corey Kispert, finishing the defensive possession.
I'd like to see what this 5-man unit can do for Washington to try to get them back into this game. Butler gave Washington some great minutes in that first half. Valanciunas picking up his dribble, looking for cutters. And passes it right to Alvarado. Comes up with the steal, just checked into the game. Alvarado played his first game Friday since November the 11th. He's dealing with a hamstring injury. Murphy, 3. Valanciunas secures the rebound. His 3rd of the game. He's yet to score tonight. Murphy, watch out. And he gets the layup. It's Washington.
He's become the primary scorer. No Brandon Ingram in. Zion's out. He's definitely ahead of the pack and showing signs of being that guy.
Kispert with some nice. Hawkins on the drive and kick. Alvarado on a catch and shoot.
Hey.
You know I got a type, right? He's athletic, long wingspan, ability to shoot the 3, could be a 3-and-D guy.
That puts you in the basket.
Yep. Nice move there by
On our test. He gave Kobe nightmares, and then the following season
became his teammate.
Artest was a Laker. Kobe's like, who do you want in the free agent market? He's like, the guy that was guarding me. We need him on our side.
Exactly. That's how you get a deal, man. Just go beat up on a superstar.
Yeah, and then eventually
press conference after winning the championship was like, Kobe passed me the ball.
Yeah. And he shot it, right?
Yeah. Tice, drive and kick out. Boston, swinging it. Alvarado. Good box out there by Valanciunas to allow Butler to get the rebound. Butler, 10 points in 10 minutes. 5 seconds separating shot and game clock here in the 3rd quarter. Butler going left, touched up by Jones. Here's Kispert, floater, yes.
That is the signal.
Oh, foul there on Butler. Alvarado was trying to get downhill quick for North Carolina under Roy Williams.
That's 22.
That's 22.
No, one fist is 22. There you go.
With the Pels going 14 of 38. Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, Megan McPeak, and Jonas Valanciunas.
JV going offensively. I mean, that's something you can utilize. No Jordan Poole, no Bilal Coulibaly. I mean, those are two guys that's capable of giving you 20-plus points any given night. I think if you have a pressure release with Valanciunas, you get the team in rotation and knock down some threes.
Speaking of threes, C.J. McCollum knocked down his sixth. Valanciunas and get out of the way.
Simple. It's not quantum physics.
Yeah. It's not finite math or any of that.
Whatever that is.
Anthony Gill into the passing lane. Ahead to Butler.
Oh, good hands. Slaughter a bone. Put him in the slaughterhouse.
Alvarado trying to fight over that screen. Floater is good. Butler 2 points away from matching his season high. Alvarado. The Wizards got Anthony Gill, Butler, Valanciunas, Kispert, and Johnny Davis on the floor.
Okay.
Jared Butler matching his season high in points. McCollum. Tough drive. Couldn't get that one to go down. Jared, a little Euro step.
Man, see, that just comes with reps. Being consistent, getting playing time to keep your rhythm.
Alvarado swinging it over the ball. That stops an 11-3 run for Washington. Davis trying to work on McCollum. Valanciunas now to Rock. Alvarado with a handoff to Jones, now to Tice. Three's up, three's good.
Stay home and crash the glass and rebound the ball and go the other way.
Brian Keefe once again going with this five-man unit. Playing some good basketball out here. Kispert on a drive in the paint. Saw three Pelicans around him. Shot clock at 5. Butler being guarded by Alvarado. Butler on a pull-up. Brandon Boston clears the rebound. Jones. They want to travel. Nate Green says no. He was fouled first by Gill. Keyshawn George now going to the scorer's table. McCollum being double teamed. Now Johnny Davis. Stop, pop.
Easy for him, huh? That's pretty solid defense.
JV bringing the ball up, running to PG. Go ahead, JV. It did set a screen on Alvarado to free up Kispert. And then gets an offensive rebound. Still working the glass.
Hey, I love the hustle. I know how it gets being a big. Once you make 1 3, you're gonna shoot another one.
Seen you do your fair share of that over the years.
Yeah, we'll see. It might be on this possession right here. Oh, he rolls.
See Kuzma there. Malcolm Brogdon. Sycamore, talk to him.
Tell him what you
Right
said.
there off Wabash Avenue.
Here too. Huron.
Boston, tough three, good contest by Corey.
Michigan.
Everybody's got a Michigan. Speaking of mid, Kyle Kuzma kicking it over to Kispert. Kyle with it off it. Fourth quarter. Eve Misi checking in now for the Pelicans as he'll guard Valanciunas. Butler to inbound. Kuz. Oh, splitting 2 Pelicans.
Slicing, dicing.
Team shooting. Lead is 12. He's got another run in him. McCollum on a fall away. Jay in the middle. Herb Jones in there fighting over that Valanciunas screen. He's in a defensive stance. Kyle, deep 3. Oh, cash that one from Clarksburg.
Third quarter, can you strap down, lock in mentally? For the last little less than 7 minutes to go in this game and get within striking range.
12 of 20 from the field.
Points in the last 2 games and only has went to the free throw line 4 times. Did you hear that?
Wow.
74 points. And only been to the free throw line 4 times. So that tells me he is not putting the ball on the floor. 60-point.
Assist. Dejounte had 11 points and 12 dimes Friday against the Wizards. Here he is now on the run. No looking to Misi. 14 points for Misi. 4 or 5 shooting. Here's Herb Jones ahead of the pack. Just leave it at that.
I'm gonna leave it at the set.
Hey,
So leave it at that.
You're invited to come over to the Casa and have a snowball fight. My team against yours. And you know who's going to win.
I know. Man, I'll be a one-man army. I bet you got like.
I'll trade you 2 of mine.
I can see the whole setup right now. You probably got bunkers and tree forts. got kids posted up in the trees.
Let's just call it a Team Miller Fortnite snow fight.
Let's call it a setup, Uncle Drew.
Yep, that's exactly it. Offensive rebound nearly, but Keyshawn taking it away from DeJounte Murray. We have an injury update from the Pelicans. Corey Kispert. Snow was when you were at Kansas?
Not. California, only place you can go to the desert, snowboard, and surf in the same day.
Kuzma getting into that passing lane, getting the steal, finding George. DeJounte swinging it over to CJ, trail 3. Ball caroms right back out to Murray.
I'm telling you, you can do that in Maryland too. That's impressive.
CJ on driving kick. Jones seams up a 3.
You knew this was going to happen coming in. No surprise.
Sarr
It's just that.
Alex Sarr with his last 3 games and his 4th total. Yves Misi leading in that category for rookies. CJ with 4 to go. Kuzma with a steal. Kyle, Euro step floater. Pels leading by 13. DeJounte driving. Sarr.
In Atlanta and his days in San Antonio.
Kuzma got plucked by.
Wise thing for Coach Keefe after this possession gets out of hand right here. You might want to start clearing your bench.
Misi with the rejection and then running the floor. DeJounte to Boston, that is.
That would have been crazy.
I saw the hair and I was like, oh, I was like, Alvarado grew like
I was there with you.
6 inches.
In a quarter. Literally.
Sarr with a nice move.
Not only stretch the floor, but a guy who can do that, but when you do.
Like both of these young rookies, Misi
So out of the 2 nights we've seen these,
came back.
almost had a TKO.
There you go.
In the basketball at the beginning of the season, a concern. Can he knock down that 3-point shot? And in the month of December, totally changed the landscape of that question.
Butler with 17.
Right.
We still got a little more than 2 to go here. You know how the 3-point shot can keep you in the game.
Yeah. Now this defensive possession is going to be even more valuable.
Murray. That 2 minutes to go for Washington.
See if we cut this thing to 10.
Jarrett. Sarr. 3's up. And good! Excellent night for Alex Sarr. 18 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 helpers. 90 seconds to go in regulation. Shot clock at 5. Murray shoots over Sarr. Misi offensive rebound.
Spoke too soon.
Misi
Life is about so much more than how we treat.
free throw shooter. He's made all 8 tonight.
And that's showing me a sign that he might can at least shoot the midi, at least.
George 3, rebounded by Carrington. Sidestep 3 for Kispert. Tough night shooting for Corey. 0 for 7 from downtown. 1 of 10 from the field. We're under a minute to go. Pelicans will go win their 2nd straight game. 2nd in a row against Washington. McCollum, mid-range. Carrington on the run, waiting for the trailing George. Now, the Pelicans are going to dribble this one out. This is just their second road victory of the season. Washington will fall to 6-27. 5-14 here at Capital One Arena. Starters were in double figures, led by McCollum.